Hey everybody, welcome to the bonus wasn't supposed to happen episode of Cooking with Indy. So, like I said in What's Up Wednesday, I'm going to throw out some bonus material this month to try and make up for not putting anything out there for like a week. Kind of felt bad. So, decided I had stuff set aside for a recipe I wanted to try that I've never done before, and I thought, you know what, that's going to make a good episode of Cooking with Indy. So today, tonight, this evening, I don't even know what time it is. It's 6 o'clock here, but it's pitch black, like it's midnight, so it just, the time change just happened. I live on daylight time. Ugh. Anyway, so for this episode, whatever time of day it is, we are making Caribbean style jerk chicken. Got that all prepped up because y'all seen me cut up chicken and marinate it and skewer it before. We don't need to go through all that again. What we are going to do is we are going to make some Jamaican style red beans and rice. It's this recipe I came across looking for sides to go with the jerk chicken. So that's going to be the fun part of this episode. So I'm going to go ahead and throw the chicken in the oven, get that going. We're broiling it, obviously by the broiler pan. I would think you could tell that. Maybe you don't know what a broiler pan is, I don't know. But yeah, it's cold enough. I don't want to cook outside. So forget all that. We're gonna do it. Yeah, anything you can stick, like kebab grill, out on a grill, you can do the same thing in the broiler. So let's go. All right, we're switching over to the potato cam, my old handheld camcorder, to check on the chicken. Oh. Some of that might be a little overdone. I just left it cooking. Thinking broiler's on low, it's gonna be fine. Yeah, well, overcooked some of it. Some of it's still gonna be good. All right, we're back and we're ready to do our rice. Now, this is a recipe that I found. I've never tried this before, but it seems pretty easy, pretty straightforward, and shouldn't be too big of a deal. They said take some oil. In this case, I'm using olive oil because I prefer to use that over regular vegetable oil. Throw a little bit of that in there. Medium high. And then we're gonna get that oil nice and hot. We're gonna toss in some minced garlic, some chopped up onion, some crushed red pepper, and then we're gonna saute the rice in the oil before we boil it with some dark red kidney beans. Now this was the recipe I found. This was Jamaican style rice and beans is what they called it. So we're gonna see how this works out. Never tried this before. All right, we're getting hot now. Take about half a teaspoon minced garlic. Should be good. Oh yeah, we're hot. onions in there. Already smells good. A little crushed red pepper. Give it a little kick. Chuck our beans in there. Give her a good stir. That comes to a boil. Now, normally when you do rice, you boil the water first, then add the rice, and then whatever. But I'm following these other directions. So we'll see what happens. Extra boil time. I think that's gonna help. I think. I guess we'll see. Alright, so here we are, the final stages. Boiled, it's simmered, it's sat, looks good. So, they called for lime juice, but I don't have any, so I'm going to throw some lemon juice in there just for the citrus flavor. A little bit. Squirt it on there. And some chopped cilantro. Get all that in there. Alright. Give that a good stir, mix everything up. That's how it looks in the end. No idea how it tastes yet. We'll find out. See you back here in a second. Okay, so I'm about 3/4 of the way done with my plate, and I just had to stop and give you my thoughts. So this is a new recipe, or 2 new recipes for me, although I used marinade out of a bottle. It's new flavors and things for me. So I did accidentally overcook the chicken just a little bit, not too terribly bad, and I don't think it takes away from the flavor at all. I am digging it. It's got an almost Indian, like, garam masala kind of thing going on, where it's like a little bit citrusy, but there's like kind of a cinnamon type thing happening. It's good. The rice is a perfect complement flavor wise. The rice and beans. This is a great recipe. It's a great complement flavor wise. it's also that different way of cooking the rice gave the rice a different texture. Like normally when you just cook plain rice, it ends up kind of mushy, but this kind of ended up with more of like an al dente pasta type texture to it. So there's some chewiness there. It's got great flavor. The cilantro really comes through. This is great. I am so glad I did this. I'm so glad that I gave this a shot. I've been interested in this for a while. I just haven't gotten around to giving it a try yet. So this is so cool for me that, you know, here I am doing this episode of Cooking with Indy, which so far has been my favorite recipes, and I'm sharing them. This is a new one. This is a new journey for me. And it's really cool that I'm doing this video and going, hey, you know what? I'm going out on a limb. You know, this is outside my wheelhouse. I've never tried this before, but I'm so glad I did this. If you like Mexican food, if you like Chinese food, if you like Indian food, like I do, Thai, Korean, it was just, I love it all. But if you do like those things and you do find yourself going to these, you know, kind of international restaurants and trying new things and ordering different things, Caribbean jerk chicken, there's the chicken there, and there's the rice. Follow along. You can get the marinade. I actually left it marinating in the fridge for 3 days. I would say, especially with chicken, 3 days is the maximum. Stupid phone. Oh my goodness. For chicken, marinating 3 days is the maximum. You don't want to leave it sitting in your fridge longer than 3 days. But the longer the better. So like, you cut up some chicken and leave it marinating for 3 days ahead of time, you're good. That's that sweet spot. So that's what I think. I'm glad I did this. I hope you all enjoy it. I hope you all will go out and pick you up a bottle of Caribbean style jerk marinade and give this a try. Google sides to go along with this. This Jamaican recipe for beans and rice has been, I'm not just not disappointed. I'm super happy that I made the rice and beans the way that I did. It came out phenomenally. And I know I'm skinny, but I love good tasting food. I am. That's one of my things. It's like, I'm only skinny because I have a high metabolism and I smoke tobacco. If those two other things weren't there, I wouldn't be as skinny as I am, because I eat like crazy. And I also work really hard outside year round. So, this has been another episode of Cooking with Indy. Go give this a shot. If you're looking for something new, you're looking for something different, you want to have options. This is great. I am so happy that I did this. Hope you enjoyed this. We'll see you next time. Until then, stay padded. Hey everybody, thanks for watching. But before you go, please remember to hit the like button, subscribe, and ring the bell so you'll be notified when my videos are released. If you can, please share with all of your little friends so that we can continue to bring the community together and engage in healthy, helpful discourse. See you next time.